Here in Minnesota, we love to eat. It's probably why we keep inventing new things to put in our mouths. Spam, the bundt cake, the salted nut roll, packaged cake mix, hot dish. Can I sound any more Minnesotan on that? All invented here in the state of eating. But what is Minnesota's greatest gastronomical achievement ever? I mean, it's gotta be the pizza roll, right? Welcome to Minnesota Historia. I'm Haley, your guide to inventing pizza rolls. I found out that pizza rolls came out of Duluth, and I've not been able to shut up about it since. This is Bea Ojakangas, pizza roll inventor, cookbook author, and awkwardly, my personal hero. I'm so starstruck right now, but this is like rock star status. Every kid from like latchkey kids on has come home from school and made pizza rolls for themselves. So
That's fun.
This is really cool.
That is so funny. To me, it was a job.
In the 1960s, she worked for food mogul Jeno Paulucci. You'll be hearing his name a lot today. At one point in a restaurant, I was telling my family and my partner that pizza rolls were invented in Duluth, and they didn't believe me. And it was kind of like a shouting match. And we pulled open the Wikipedia page, and notably, your name is absent.
They got it wrong. In fact, they gave the credit to Jeno because he hired me.
Look, my new best friend Bea Ojakangas doesn't need your validation, Wikipedia. She's authored more than 30 cookbooks, and she's had her own TV shows, and she hung out with Julia Childs. But she also worked in research and development for Jeno Paulucci. In 1946, Jeno founded Chungking, panned Chinese food with just a little bit of Italian spice in it. Some people loved it.
Chungking!
He later expanded into frozen foods with TV dinners and egg rolls.
When you're in the food business, you just keep looking for new stuff all the time.
In 1966, he sold Chungking to R.J. Reynolds, but he kept the machines that made the rolls.
And he said he'd like to get some new ideas for what to do with the egg rolls. So that was the assignment I got. I came up with about 55 different fillings, macaroni and cheese and Reuben and hamburger and cheese and peanut butter and jelly roll, all the different flavors that people liked at the time. And about 5 or 6 of them were pizza flavored, pepperoni pizza and sausage pizza and a bunch of different pizza flavors.
Bea presented her 55 flavorful filling findings to Jeno Paulucci.
His pilot picked me up. We flew to Capitogama, the lake up north where he had this gorgeous home. So I go in and I put my whites on and get into the kitchen and heated up the egg rolls and sent them out to this room where there was this great big mahogany table with all of his officials sitting around tasting all these things. And when the pizza flavored ones came out, he got all excited. He said, "Pizza rolls, Geno's pizza rolls." That's it. And so that was where it started.
It's like a whole infinite reality has spawned in front of me. All the different paths that could have happened and all the different things that could have been selected, could have been picked by Jeno. Back in this timeline, the pizza roll timeline, we're going to taste test 2 leading pizza roll brands with Bea Ojakangas. Spoiler alert, Geno's is not one of them. More on that later.
Let's heat the pizza rolls.
Okay.
The directions say to heat the oven to 450 degrees, and then we bake them for 12 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
So here we go.
And then I have...
That's a new invention.
Yeah, and I have celiac disease. Not because I chose to, but I'm also a vegetarian. Just the most annoying person to go out to eat with.
Yeah, well, that's always fun, isn't it? Okay, so we'll open these up, and then we'll just arrange them on the tray here, separate. I think most people, we just go dump, and not do them one at a time. And we'll arrange them on here. So, oh, yours are all nice and even.
Am I doing it right? Or?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
And there's no right or wrong.
Okay.
So let's put them in the oven, okay?
Excellent. It's a plan.
12 minutes. And then the new ones. And you've got to set the timer.
Oh, yes. So, I only have 12 minutes to tell you this. Pizza rolls were immediately a big hit. Let's go back to Bea for a lesson in capitalism.
They were running their machinery day and night and couldn't keep up with the demand. It was everybody wanted them. None of us really profited anything from them.
Right.
I was being paid minimum wage, which is, I don't know if it was something like a couple bucks an hour. And I asked for 25 cents an hour raise, and they said, oh, sorry, we can't afford that.
You know, in hindsight, maybe, I think they probably could have afforded
They
an
probably
extra
could have.
25 cents an hour for you.
Yeah, and I think he sold the pizza roll to Totino's for 125 million, or look it up on Wikipedia. I think you'd find it out there.
Oh, I did. The sale was actually for $135 million in 1985. Okay,
All
so
right, I can smell them.
it rang, we can smell them.
Yeah.
That must mean something.
Oh, here they are. Oh boy. These are your special ones that are gluten-free. Woohoo! And these are the regular ones. And I notice that they sort of pop out, the filling pops out a little bit. I don't know if Jeno would be mad about that.
I won't tell him if you don't. Jeno Paulucci died on November 24th, 2011. Minnesota Historia regrets the cruel joke that is human mortality. I'm assuming you were tasting products as you were coming up with your list of 55 different ingredients. Did you eat a ton of pizza rolls right early on?
I just tasted the fillings, and well, in the very beginning, yeah, we tasted them. We served them, but I haven't tasted one for 50 years.
Oh, wow, okay. So we'll have to see if these live up to the memory, if they've gotten better or worse. I'm very curious to hear your review.
Well, I think they're so hot, they would probably burn my tongue.
Yeah, a little pizza explosion right now.
Yeah.
While we wait for the lava-hot pizza rolls to cool, let's ask Bea if she thinks pizza rolls will be her legacy.
No. I think it's a way to get to know little kids. I have a daughter who's a teacher, and so she'll talk to the kids and say, you know, my mom invented pizza rolls. What? And that is the biggest thing they talk about, because they love them, and I think, oh my gosh, well, yeah, that's okay. But no, it's not my legacy. It's just something that I did as a job.
Right, not your passion?
No, not really. Do you want to eat one?
I think we should try. I'll follow your lead.
I'll grab one. It's not too hot anymore. Tastes like a topping on a spaghetti.
A marinara situation?
They're okay. I think the crust is a little tough. But.
It's been so long since I've had a real pizza roll that in my head, these are just as good, if not better, but I'm curious to know what you think.
I think this is probably more tender.
Like on a scale from 0 to 10, is that like a 4?
Yeah, it could probably be a little higher than that.
Yeah. Five.
Yeah, because the filling is kind of good flavor. I just sucked the filling out. They have tougher skins than I remember. The crust were wonton skins, but I don't think they do wonton skins anymore. Wow. Actually, I think this one is pretty good. Yeah.
Well, there you have it. The gluten-free pizza rolls are not totally disgusting, which I count as a win for the gluten intolerant everywhere. Thanks for watching Minnesota Historia, your guide to all things quirky in Minnesota history. In future episodes, we'll be going even further and deeper into the quirky, soft underbelly of this very weird state. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And please become a member of PBS North to support projects just like this.